Ladies and gentlemen, Rex, and this is I built an unethical zoo on the moon. Planet Zoo, well, channel, let's game it out. Yes, we are at the 4th video of Planet Zoo from Let's Game It Out. Previous video we saw an actual city. He made a fucking city. And people tell me that he's just, there is no prefab structures for a city. So he just basically, use whatever he can to make it in city. God, it's just ridiculous how much effort he puts in it. I mean, he did say like 47 hours after or something. So I guess he wasn't exaggerating it. But yeah, but I love that. That's some next level shit, right? I mean, there's a, park entrance, then somehow it goes underground and it opens into a city. I like the concept. So for all the videos I've seen about this Planet Zoo and all the, all the shit that he basically creates, they are really good, right? He tries to, I guess, create some kind of a cluster of things, right? Trying to test the limit of things and just create weird things, but they feel like art pieces, right? And great structures. Like, yeah, this zoo could be fun. So yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. How is he going to go to on the moon? I mean, in the thumbnail there's even white surface and darker night. What, there's a mod for something? I guess it's going to be interesting. Remember, if you like my Rickson, do not subscribe. Check out the Rickson. There's a link in the description. And I try to upload this Planet Zoo video every day, but sometimes it becomes every alternative day. So definitely subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you'll know when I upload the next one. I guess I'll probably upload the tomorrow, right? I'm gonna do it every day until this. How many are there? Oh, there is just 6, so there is only 2 left. All right, so let's watch it.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're back with more Planet Zoo. Let me catch you up on what we've done in this game so far. First, we made a zoo full of giraffe hydras, tossed a bunch of animal corpses on top of people, before sending them down this rift into hell never to be seen again. Then we built another zoo with the finer things in life, like mascots with googly eyes, and pizza stands that blast dust into your face while you're trying to get your food. Oh, and also we made like a human prison for animals, which all said and done looks kinda comfy. And then we kicked it up a notch and we built an actual zoo city, complete with the theater, our very own bar, a capital of commerce, and a nearby suburbs. I got some new ideas, so let's get started. Here we are again. A fresh canvas for new insanity. As always, this is the entrance to our zoo. Before even passing through these turnstiles, our patrons materialize on these convenient teleporters. You know what I never stopped to look at? Look at this awesome mural back here. This is just the default thing that shows up with every zoo you make. And I feel like it really sets the stage appropriately if you're running something this happy. So I feel like it's probably our civic duty to change this up a little bit. That's better. That's right, run while you can. I feel like this accurately describes what to expect when you get to the park. Like non-stop googly eyes, because that's the look when you've just seen too much. You know what they're probably looking at though? This wall over here. We're gonna display with pride how many days it's been since something died. And yes, we're counting today with this zoo with nothing in it. And just for symmetry, we made sure on this side something's going on. This poor bear right here seems to have lost their car inexplicably into this wall. Oh, you know what? This scene could use a little more realism. So let's go to my favorite tools, special effects. I'm looking for one of these little nozzles that'll get me smoke. Here we go. And we'll put it right in the engine. Yeah, there we go. It's really selling the scene. And don't worry, little bear friend. We know you're appalled and sad, but I bet there's something in here we can use to really accentuate your sadness. Ooh, like these water jets? That might be a little too forceful, but let's give it a shot. Okay, well, that's absolutely terrifying. All right, buddy, hold still. We're going in for more. This is if like the Terminator figured out how to cry. I gotta admit though, it kind of works. And you also may have noticed in the background we have a sunshine, looking appropriately confused, but it might be that the sun is just looking at this. It's the moon, dreaming about googly eyes. Don't worry, buddy, one day you'll have some of your own. Okay, let's get started on the actual zoo. People really come here for one simple reason, to see animals. So first we're gonna put a couple of these nightmares out here. I wanna believe if we put enough of these things down, it'll somehow get less creepy than more creepy. I don't think it's happening. Yes, here we go. A truly royal dystopian welcome. You know what though? It seems like something's missing. Oh, right. Your ocular implants. Well, excuse me, you'll be complete soon. Yes, much better. It's like I'm going to the grand ballroom on the Titanic and everyone's here to see me. Oh, and I also...
Like I said from the start of the video, sometimes he creates creepy shit thinking he's making some, weird shit. But this is really, imagine if you walked into a zoo, there are bears, and from their eyes water shoots out and it creates this kind of an arc. Obviously water's not going to drop on you because it's, force is enough to go behind the bears, but it creates this kind of arc. Look at how awesome this looks.
Also gave one and only one of them the ability to breathe. That's the one to watch out for. What was I making again? A zoo? I always forget that's what we're supposed to do in Planet Zoo. So first I added some walkways here that we're gonna put to good use. And of course by that, I mean nothing but water stands. Yes. Do you think they'll go here for water when they can just drink all those bear tears for free? In fact, I feel like that's what I'm gonna call water from now on. Bear tears. And lastly, how are we supposed to know these are water stations? Let's put that right there. I'll hang in there, buddy. Don't make those eyes at me. Here, turn that eye frown upside down. And we can't forget these, which we're just gonna sink deep into their eyes. And we'll just aim the tears downwards. Oh my god. Are there other signs I can do this to? Oh, thank god there are. Yeah, there we go. What do you think, guy bathing in tears? No, you're just gonna leave. Okay, I understand.
Oh my god. I never thought googly eyes would look this sad, but somehow look at the shiny googly eyes with the tears dropping out this far. This is depressive, man.
Look at this. We've got our bear friend crying, an antelope crying, buffalo crying, wolf's looking kind of sad, an orangutan, and lastly, cheetah friend just over here, constantly shocked. Okay, refreshments
So when those people come with a protester, they're like, hey, we protest this. Okay, why are they showing this animal crying? I guess there is nothing to protest about. They already know.
handled. Now let's focus on the next big thing. All that water, you're gonna need some restrooms. There we go, a nice big line of them. Except all these restrooms, closed for cleaning, sorry. So I guess you're just gonna have to hold it, unless you're feeling brave. In which case, go ahead and take this secret path over here that'll take you to the one restroom that's still open. Don't say I didn't warn you though. There's something weird about this bathroom. But when you gotta go, right? Even if it says it's haunted. I mean, how haunted can haunted be, really? Well, the option's there if you want it. Now that we've got all the basic amenities taken care of, I think it's time for the main attraction. You said it, my terrified friend. It's time to invite some animals into our zoo. And I'm thinking right there is a great spot. So let's go ahead and set up a barrier. I'm thinking brick this time. I mean, look at all these beautiful traits. Opaque, not climbable, watertight. Okay, in you go. Go ahead and make this a little taller. Now we're gonna add a window. There we go. What a curiosity that is. Okay, here we go, our first animal of the zoo. Well, hello there, giraffe friend. How's it going? You comfortable in there?
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's fine. We're not done though. We gotta make it a little more, shall we say, magical. Hey, bear friend, can you help me out? Help me. That's the spirit. Let's have you just turn this way. Yeah, good, good. Hey, do you mind if I adjust your eyeballs a little?
Imagine you go to zoo and bear actually turns like that. Like in the those statues in Skyrim, right? In the end mission, how they turn towards you. Imagine this bear turns towards you as you walk. Oh my god.
Yeah, look to the sky. That's what I like to see. Just provide a little refreshment to our friend there. How do you feel about this, friend? You'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna fill up with water or something. Well, I gotta admit,
it does.
I don't know what I was expecting. I guess it turns out this thing can hold water. Okay, I know what we need to do. Park isn't even open yet. Days since last animal death. Okay. I mean, we all knew this would happen. Just even I didn't expect it quite so soon. Oh, your bones already? How does that even happen? I'm sorry, was this your doing? I see that you're out of place. I live. Yeah, that's great. Don't ever move from your spot again. So let's try that again. I have another idea. Okay, same deal. We're gonna put a little window in it. This time it's a cute little window so that we don't make the mistakes of our ancestors. By that I mean, of course, we're still gonna spray water into it. See, there we go. That's what happiness looks like. Do you
not climbable? Right? The description not climbable. Really? Giraffe cannot climb that? Come on.
Like being version 2.0? Forced forever to stare at your predecessor? Well, I think this is enough zoo to open the park at least. Protesters have arrived at my zoo, but why? Is it the part where we just had an animal death? Because I assure you, this number can only go up from here. People seem to be enjoying how confusing this whole situation is. You know, I didn't think about this before, but now I feel like they're buying the actual tears of whatever animal these are. So I guess orangutan tears are just real popular. And it looks like we have some takers that need to go to the bathroom. Good luck, have fun. Well, overall, I'd call this a general success. And while this is all a good start, I think I have another idea. So everyone enjoy your fresh animal tears. I'm gonna make something new for you. Okay, so the park's been open for a little while, and in that time, we've built something that zoo patrons really seem to appreciate. I present to you the world's most comprehensive animal slides. We're talking 6 amazing chutes, each with corresponding animals. And of course, each one has a giant hole leading to their individual slide. You'll know which animals are in learn which pen based on these handy dandy signs. And of course, you
They
may
will
recognize
drop, right?
these signs as they have a corresponding tier vendor. So here's why these people are fighting tooth and nail to get in line to buy their very own animal tears. Every time someone buys a bottle of tears of the animal of their choice, that corresponding animal is volunteered to hop down the super fun happy slide of joy. See, doesn't that look fun? Look at that face of happiness. And, well, because business is booming. Oh my god, look
It's
at all the
turned to
joy
Mad
being
Max or something.
spread. That's so many animals. Don't crowd yourselves, there's room for everybody. Ah, there we go. I'm sure they're all fine. Okay, who's the kidder? That's not how this chart works. I mean, if nothing else, those animal deaths were donated. At least someone's happy, being forced to stare at the bones of all
I
their
think that chart is basically doing the future prediction. Like at least for next 200 days, animals will die. After that, we don't know.
friends. Well, while we have a captive audience, we might as well turn this into an educational moment by utilizing these educational boards here. Here we go, we'll just put this amazing little screen just right over here where the most people can enjoy it. I don't understand. Why can't I tell them to display a bunch of information about bones? That's fine, we'll just make our own display. See, can I just put a sign on top of this screen? Not even in a way that makes sense. Sign text. Bone pile. Circa 20 minutes ago. There we go. All the information you need. Actually, I put another sign down below. Placed at a height where only children can see it. Consider yourself educated. Well, this seems like it was a big success. So let's move on to something even more riveting. Like this giraffe friend just hanging out right here. Now,
some developers should definitely hire this guy to create a game story, game elements, right? That game would be horror, like whole another level, right? Nobody played this game probably like he did right here. All the creativity he does here is just ridiculous, and obviously everything boils down to some animal dying horrifically.
you might be wondering what this guy is doing up here. You see, when they're ready to make a plunge, they're gonna go down this chute, which is gonna bounce them anywhere to the left, center, or right. We don't know where he's gonna go, but there's a couple of targets he can hit.
God.
If they're lucky, they're gonna end up in this habitat right here. Of course, if they end up falling to the left, they're gonna be dropped into this beautiful child daycare. Or if they end up going too far to the right, they're gonna be deposited into this beautiful build-your-own stuffed animal emporium. Very popular with the kids right now. So let's do this and see where we land. Okay, giraffe friend, you ready to go? Too late, no takesies backsies. Okay, going down the yes, there you go, buddy. Okay, where's this thing gonna take you? Looks like we're dropping to the left, then probably to the right. Oh, nope, looks like he's getting sucked to the left again. Well, I think I know where this is going. Hey kids, clear a path. Hey, I warned you. Let's give you one giraffe. So far, you're in the lead.
How is YouTube okay with this? I know it's a game, seriously, this game has way too many questionable things that YouTube's AI could easily just go crazy, right?
Round two, let's go. Got a strong entrance, leading to a beautiful drop. Oh, you know, I think I know what this is gonna be. Oh my god, giraffe friend, what's happening to your neck? Well, I know where you're going anyway. Ah, come on, kids. I'm sure you saw it coming this time.
Of course, it's gonna be safe every
giraffes
time.
for you. Final round, let's see how this one goes.
The
Not gonna
speed is
lie,
not changing.
if every single time ended up in the daycare, that's a win for us. Hey kids, you get enough yet? First prize. Ah, well that was fun. Oh, what now? Why is everyone running? Bear
Animal is
friend,
out.
why are you standing out here? And what happened to your eyes? Oh crap, I've seen Terminator, that doesn't seem good. Well, at least the rest of you are in standby mode. Uh-oh. Yes, just calmly make your way to the exits. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh,
Running
hey, well, at
lightning
least
fast.
you're still okay, right? Okay, I will admit that's not a great sign. Maybe they just became self-aware to love us, right? I don't get it. Are you telling me there was consequences to our actions? Well, luckily it seems to be like Five Nights at Freddy's where stuff doesn't move unless you're not looking at it. Isn't that right, fellas? Okay, that's a little too close for comfort. Luckily, I've got just the contingency plan to
And
deal.
I said that at the first time I saw that, like, what if this is the Skyrim last mission type of shit, right? Where they turn when you're not looking. That is way too creepy. I don't know why. I don't know why that. If they turn while you're looking, that's creepy, sure. But if they turn while you're not looking, that's some next level shit. Like it gives you different type of fear. Like, why are you not moving at all while I'm looking? Why are you moving when I'm looking away? What is your plan?
Deal with this. A little something I've been keeping under wraps for emergencies only. Yep, it's what you think it is. Modeled after the Saturn V rocket that took us to the moon. It's our beautiful
It's
ticket
smaller.
out of here. Uh-oh. Something tells me it's time to move. All we need now is our pilot. Everybody say hello to Commander Grace. Hey, Grace, let's pick up the pace, okay? Time is not exactly on our side. Maybe get to work on that startup sequence, okay? Grace, did you hear me, Commander? Does this thing work? Now, Grace, I don't want to tell you what to do. Actually, no, I really do want to tell you what to do. But you might want to start that pre-sequence. Because there's like a thing happening out here, and I don't know how much longer you've got. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Damn, look at that. Bad Terminators.
Well, Grace, I think you've really done it this time. If my calculations are correct, this
is a
appears
mod,
to be the
right?
moon. And I don't know if we get to leave this. Although, you know, plenty of fresh ground, no bear terminators in sight. I think this might have real zoo potential. Because you know what they always say, when you accidentally land on the moon, go ahead and make moon pies. So obviously for our moon zoo, we're gonna need a place to put the animals. So first, let's establish some moon hallways. There we go. These ones go.
I like how the sun flare is coming from there. It feels really realistic in a way. Who made this mod?
Go right to the shuttle, which we're gonna connect to these beautiful moon domes I've made. Oh, and from here, we're just gonna have so much moon fun. See, now we're talking. Give me a second to put some stuff down, and then I'll give you the grand tour. Alright, it's time for a moon tour. First off, kudos to Grace, who somehow managed to uplift this entire rocket. Upon leaving the rocket, you're going to want to head down to the moon hub, where we have an array of options to decide what we want to do next. Let's start here. Okay, real talk though, this isn't the bathroom. This is actually just Grace's quarters. I just thought putting one of these signs would be funny. Not like it matters, Grace spends most of her time on the ship. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this is the bathroom. Next up, we have this cruel joke that I've labeled fun. I mean, I'm sure it's fun for someone, but really it's just a giant maze. Mostly I just want to give Grace something to get lost in. And really, what kind of zoo would it be if there wasn't a moon maze? On the other hand, it does serve a purpose, because as you see, as the sun goes down and we get to enjoy these beautiful negative 200-degree nights here on the moon, and as pretty as our moon base is, I just can't help but wonder, are we alone on the moon? Or are there moon goblins? You don't know. There might be. So all I'm saying is it's good to have a backup plan, which is why if you manage to get through
This looks really cool, man. I mean, when people think of any moon base, they basically think of this. Even though it's probably not going to be like this, unless these glasses or whatever these are asteroid proof or something, because moon gets pelted with asteroids. I guess it's going to be something like underground, like Eskimo type of shit, with underground bunker type of shit, if there is going to be base on the moon, or maybe something really strong stuff. I don't know.
the maze over here, there's actually a way back onto the ship. But you know, I'm sure it won't come to that. I mean, moon goblins aren't real, right? Anyway, after you've had your fun, head on over to this mystery we discovered on the moon. Nothing all that exciting. I'm sure it's your basic moon mystery. Just this weird bottomless pit that I can't convince Grace to go into yet. I mean, I'm not going down there. If there's moon goblins, that's where they live. And for the final leg on our journey, the zoo. We've spared no expense as we built this beautiful moon menagerie,
Whoa.
complete with high ceilings, pressurized atmosphere just like on Earth, and a lot of space for our animals to roam around in. And as you can see, we haven't placed the animals yet. I figured we could do that together. As far as I know, this is all the animals we had on the ship. To my knowledge, they're also all giraffes, because of course they are. Can't wait to try out our moon zoo. This is so exciting. Behold! Oh no, what's happening? You guys okay?
moon.
I mean, you were inside the dome. What happened? Hey, Grace, you let oxygen in here, right? Grace, that kills people. You were supposed to push the big green button that says oxygen. All right, well, I guess we got to deal with this mess now. So I'm pretty sure these aren't going to decompose here on the moon. So we're going to do the next best thing. Dump them in a giant crater. All right, come on, everybody. Let's take a little trip outside. Oh, see, that's the spirit. You're all covered in moon dust already. And in you go. A nice, neat little pile. This is going to be a real treasure for future generations to find. Good night, you beautiful beasts. Well, let's go ahead and call that a successful failure. Do we have any more animals we can try this on now? Oh, we got one left? Hey, that was so nice of you to bring it down for us. Thanks for the special moon delivery. Good to see her out and about. Anyway, where were we? Return to sender. Return to sender. Grace, did you even check the package? Hey, Grace, you back on the ship? I'm gonna assume that's a no. Yep, get going, Grace. Initiate Operation Run for Fun. And by fun, I mean for your—
Can I just say this is the best fucking video by this channel yet? With all the videos I've seen, all the anti-satisfactory, all this Planet Zoo, this is the best one yet. It's using way too much creativity.
life. And don't stop until you reach the rocket. Also, I don't want to play the blame game or anything, but this is totally your fault. Well, Grace, looks like we're 2 for 2. I guess the moon belongs to the bears now. Well, that was a trip and a half. I guess we have no choice but to keep going for more crazy space adventures. From what I can tell, at least this time, we don't have any stowaways. Speaking of stowaways, you might be wondering, where did Grace go? Well, I made a little pit stop and dropped her off. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Mars?
So I think we're gonna leave it there for now. Everyone pour one out for Grace, who's gonna die on the surface of Mars.
Alright, seriously, is this a mod or is this some kind of DLC? Because I don't think it makes sense with the DLC. There can't be a zoo in the moon, on the moon or Mars. So this must be a mod, right? It doesn't say in the description, does it? No. I mean, I know he uploads newer video when there is newer, bigger patches are introduced or some DLCs are introduced. So this could be a DLC, but I don't know why would they do that. But this was really epic. Yeah, bad Terminators. Even the original Terminator's like, yeah, I'm from the future, but yeah, but nobody can understand me. Why not give me better translator or something? This was epic. Alright, well, that was I built an unethical zoo on the moon. Yeah, more like I built an unethical zoo that's a horror show with the Terminator bears. For the channel, let's give it out. If you like my reaction, do follow and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.